stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, everybody. I hope your New Year's was very well. Public comment.
If no one else has any public comment, my name is Cheryl Campbell. On the agenda, it says elect presiding officer.
Yes.
Broadwater County does not have a presiding officer. We have a chairman, but we do not have a presiding officer. I ask that you change your agenda to reflect that change.
Seven four 2109. The Board of County Commissioners must elect one of its members as presiding officer. The presiding officer shall preside at all meetings of the board, and in case of a presiding officer's absence or inability to act, the members shall elect one of the number to act temporarily as a presiding officer. So that's right here in the codes.
But for
And this
which
is the
type of
source.
county government?
Mako news reminders for the first of the year.
In Mako, which is the Montana Association of Counties, sent out a thing about electing a presiding officer of the board. John?
Lane, she asked a very prominent, good question. There's two sets of laws that we all have to deal with. One is constitutional law, first and foremost. And there's no provisions of that under constitutional law. And then the state statutory law, it's correct. Okay, which law are you going to obey first?
Well, we're gonna go with what Mako has said.
Well, so in other words, you'd violate your oath of office.
No,
to do
John,
that.
I'm not, and I'm not gonna get into an argument with you first thing, first
Well, this is
meeting.
not an argument, Elaine, this is a fact. I have the right to say that, and you have the responsibility to correctly answer.
I just did. Seven
how
four
did you
2109.
In other words, you're going to go ahead and break it.
Yep, I am.
Well, have lots of luck.
Well, Ed, you are right, we do not have a presiding officer type of government. Sometimes the chairperson is called presiding officer.
Well, I agree, state statutorily, but not constitutionally.
Okay, we have a claim from Southwest Chemical Dependency Program, amount of $3,689.
I move we pay that, or sign the claim and pay it, put it in with the rest of them.
Southwest
How much
Montana,
you say it was again?
$3,689.
I'll go ahead and second
It's moved and seconded that we approve the claim for Southwest Chemical Dependency Program in the amount of $3,689. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. I have a claim from the City of Townsend for water, sewage, and garbage for the ambulance building for December in the amount of $64.80.
Move we sign, that claim and put it in with the others as well.
it. I'll second it.
It's moved and seconded that we approve the claim from the City of Townsend for $64.80 to pay for the water, sewage, and garbage for the ambulance building service for 2013. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried.
Thank you.
I have a 7 minutes, December 30th, 2013.
Move we approve those, minutes. And they were the email to us last Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken.
And I do look them over every time before final approval.
moved and seconded, then we approve the claims of December 30th, 2013. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Claims in the amount of $3,197.04.
I will move that we pay those approved claims.
Second.
It's moved and seconded that we pay the approved claims in the amount of $3,197.04. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
A task order, Broadwater County Unified Government Master Contract that covers the period July 1st, 2012 through June 30th, 2019 for the immunization program over at our health department.
That is an ongoing grant, and that contract is just for this year, but it is a 7-year contract, so it's just renewed yearly.
Yeah, well,
It's moved and seconded that we sign task order number 14074311030 for Broadwater County Unified Government Master Contract that covers the period July 1st, 2012 through June 30th, 2019, the immunization program. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried.
Madam Chair,
Yes?
is that the dollar amount, Trudy's off with?
No, it is not.
That 31030, is that?
No, that's just the program number. Okay. Let me see if I see it. $3,540.
Is that for 1 year or all of it?
1 year. An easement agreement between Rail Link, Montana Department of Transportation and Broadwater County. This is for up there at Filson Road that we've talked about many a time.
I did
I
send.
think that's all been done, hasn't it?
Yeah, but we just have to sign it.
At the time,
I sent a copy to the county attorney to vet, and she returned it. There's 4 different copies.
Okay.
So I will move that we go ahead and sign the Filson Road easement paperwork for MDT.
yeah, I will too, second, because we've already
We've already-
agreed on all that.
That's right. All in favor of signing the easement agreement between Montana Rail Link, Department of Transportation, Broadwater County for Filson Road, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. I see they're already doing quite a bit of work on it.
Yeah.
All those willows have been taken out for the most part.
You been up by there lately, Dana?
Yeah,
just got the pipe in, and really haven't done much dirt work, but
Mhm.
as soon as it warms up, then get with her pretty good, I think. Shouldn't take me long.
How long do they think it's gonna take them to do that project?
I think the end date is somewhere in August. August?
Now, are they gonna tie into the other part there, McMaster's, or is it end? before-
No, it's just a mile and a quarter through there, I don't know.
That's what it looked to me like, I can't figure why they didn't.
Just before he'll have Baum Road, they'll quit, and then, just about down to Irvin's, pretty close, down to his driveway. Not to his driveway, but pretty close. Right in there.
So you'll have another 3/4 of a mile, or a mile at the most to go and tie that all in, won't they?
Yeah.
And I need you to know where it's this one too.
Another big project.
Please. Thank you. Gracious, there's lots of copies in there.
Yeah.
And this one goes too. So what is the cost of that project, do you know, Dana?
Oh, I can't remember right off the top of my head.
So are they gonna go into that field of McMaster's, is that what it's doing?
Yeah, well, just over to the edge of it there, and then that new approach off Filson will, about a 1/4 mile down Filson Road, it'll go to the north and then swing around and then come in perpendicular to the road. It's probably, I'm gonna say 75 feet, maybe 100 feet north of the approach that's there now. And then when you come in.
And hopefully this will eliminate more crosses there.
Well, I think it will. I think it'll be good. I mean, it's just, it's like Franklin said, you don't know where you change it just a little bit. Head it right on down to the other 4 lanes. So, I don't know.
Well, putting in a couple of turn lanes too, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and that'll,
Probably the biggest.
yeah. And then they're taking that, filling in it right there at where the approaches come on now. They'll raise that up about 3 feet, and then they'll cut the other, to the north, they'll cut that down a bit. So it's nice straight shot. Just getting them willows out of there helped a lot.
Yes. Okay, it's time to elect a presiding officer.
Is it a law we have to do on this date, or I was wondering, maybe we should wait till after the January 17th judge's ruling?
I think it is, can you see that?
Yeah,
I think it is, it's the first meeting.
there's that.
The first commission meeting of the year. So that's today.
If that's the case, then I'll make a motion to retain Elaine as chairperson.
No.
I think that is, as much as I think Elaine is cool-headed, level-headed, very intelligent, and has the institutional knowledge to be an exceptional chairperson, I think that's unfair to her. The chairperson does a tremendous amount of work as compared to the rest of the commission, organizing meetings, setting the agenda, being the point of contact via email and mail and phone for the commission. So I don't
That's
think
why-
that's fair.
That's why I said we want to keep her on.
Yeah.
MACO sets a
She's doing a
schedule,
job.
and it is followed by the counties in Montana. There's two variations, and we've adopted, long before Elaine ever got here, the variation of annual change of the commission presiding officer. I would propose that we continue with that schedule, because it makes sense, and that's why so many counties do it. The alternative that we don't do, but we certainly could discuss, is having a presiding officer actually serve for 2 years, but know that going into their serving. And that would actually start, per the schedule, with the person with the even years, so that they're serving for the even year and then the year of the legislative session, which is an odd year. So either way, I do feel we should change the presiding officer. Per that schedule, it would be me that would be next. And as you are a new commissioner, Franklin, that gives you another year to get your feet wet and to learn what this job is all about.
With that said, I'm going to nominate Laura. She has served as vice chairman, and with all my health problems this year and the death and sicknesses of my mom, she's done a fantastic job of keeping everything going, so I would nominate Laura. Pardon me.
And is there a second from Franklin?
Doesn't look like it.
I will second the motion.
It's moved and seconded that we elect Laura as the chairman for the Broward County Commission. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Yeah, I'm against it, I mean, oh, well.
What is your vote, Franklin?
Huh?
What is your vote? Yes or no?
I'm not voting.
Abstain. Okay, for vice chairman?
One thing I'm wondering, Madam Chair,
I think it has to be unanimous anyway.
but it does say that the presiding officer, the same code you read earlier, 742109, the presiding officer shall preside at all meetings of the board, and in case of the presiding officer's absence or inability to act, the members present shall select one of their number to act temporarily as presiding officer. So we certainly could maintain what we've been doing for years and elect a vice chair today, or we could let that happen as needed. And it's up to whatever
What's your thoughts, Franklin?
we want to do.
Oh, you took the sticker off your glasses.
Mhm.
What's your pleasure?
I don't know what all she ended up saying there.
That we can either elect one today, or in the absence of the chair, the remaining officers or commissioners can pick someone at that time.
Yeah, that's fine with me,
Is that your pleasure, or,
yeah.
okay?
Do you have a preference?
No, I don't.
I don't either. So we could see how that works, and if need be, elect a vice chair permanently if we choose later on.
Okay.
So do you want me to take over now, or? would
Yes,
you-
I do. I'm gonna trade chairs with you.
Actually, I'm gonna let you stay there, and I'll just maintain this chair.
Does
But
it
I'll
have to be
steal
unanimous
the-
vote, Elaine?
Uh-uh.
It doesn't have to be unanimous?
Have to what?
Be a unanimous vote.
All right, so we've got 6 more minutes, and is that mail all finished?
The ones for signing are,
Well, we could very well be done with mail. Nice job.
mark this on the calendar, Mike.
Absolutely, yes. Well, we have 5 minutes.
Before we
Anything?
go on though, I would like to say that I want to thank Franklin and Laura. As you all know, I've had lots of health problems this year, been in the hospital numerous times, had some major surgeries. My mother was real sick, and ended up passing away, and I've had support from these guys and from all of you, and for that I say thanks. I appreciate it more than you know. Sorry.
No, absolutely. That's time well spent. And we are happy to have your intelligence and your history and your calm demeanor back with us. It's well needed, and you serve quite a
You had
needed
the
purpose.
experience, Elaine.
Yeah,
Madam Chair,
yes.
question.
Actually, we will discuss anything about the meeting after the meeting. I'm going to stick very strictly to the Broadwater County open meeting policy, just so that we can get on track
Okay.
with that solidly. And so, any questions you have, I'd be happy to answer, or any one of us would be happy to answer after the meeting. So we are 5 minutes early, and I don't see any reason why we can't wait, as our agenda does say that these items are subject to change. So Dana, are you prepared to come up 5 minutes early?
Yeah.
All right. Dana Rouser, Road and Bridge, monthly update.
Got a lot going on again, we're just hauling gravel, out of the line plant. Stockpile as much as we can, so we don't gotta be running up there, too much, for our springtime needs, but, got the guys out today, they're out checking signs. Kinda got them traveling all the roads, and just looking at damaged signs, lost signs, tipped over signs, whatever we have to where you can kinda get things started here just as soon as it warms up some, the next couple months here, so, it's kinda nice to get all that.
Good day for him to be doing that.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out, but,
Did we get much snow in the mountains?
no,
Really?
no, it's pretty good out there right now, so, I know we've actually only plowed snow maybe, I suppose in the last month, maybe 3 times,
Hmm.
and it's all been on this side over here, so. Yeah, there was a little bit over here, but it wasn't too bad.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
In spring, I'm gonna try to get, I got a few roads here that we need to get some stuff on, some of our worst bordered roads. The other one is that north end, or the south end of Sand Hill, from Cottonwood back this way for, I don't know, for maybe a mile and a half. It's pretty, doesn't take much to tear it up. We did some hauling on Diamond Gulch, need to do a little bit more on that, just so we can get some stuff on it, but 437's one, I wanna get, at least from Lone Mountain back to the gravel pit, and then see if we can't get another lift on that all the way through the highway. We'll probably do that out on Lone Mountain, but need to get, I got my gravel sheet, my bid sheet about done here, so, we'll get started on that and hopefully get some bids out there. For Lone Mountain, and probably 6 Mile. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come up with enough money to do, 3 spots or not. It's gonna be, I think we're looking at around $650 a yard probably, if a bid comes in, so.
Dana, would you speak up a little bit? I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Elaine?
Then we have pits at every one of those places. So you'd be crushing gravel right there, is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. But I did have them crush me 3,500 up here up this Wells pit at Winston. And the reason I went 3,500 yards is because then I don't gotta bid it. So, I got some money, in my couple different accounts, so I'll just go ahead and we'll just pay for that. And that'll give us a pretty good pile there to be,
For that Winston area.
yeah, just for little Harrow there, and I did drive down that Beaver Creek Road down below John Mazzola's house where we hauled that stuff, this fall. And that's actually pretty good. I mean, that's the best I've ever seen that road right there, so. Hopefully we can kinda add to that just a little bit down through there, and I need to cut a few trees, I think, possibly, we got a few that are leaning out into the roadway pretty good, and, graders and stuff, you get too close to the edge and it'll tear them up if you're not watching, so. Anyway, we'll work on that a little bit, and I got,
What price did you get on that over there?
it's $650. And they were already set. I mean, they're already set up, so. Its chance could come down a little bit lower than that, it just depends. Diesel's down a little bit, so that might help a little bit by the time, I should have at least 3 bids come in, I suppose.
Depends how far somebody has to move to, probably.
Yeah, now Miller crushed the last stuff for us, and they actually, I think the last stuff I had was like 585, and that was, 2 years ago, so, hopefully they'll.
Is that the Miller, was that the one at Dillon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he crushed the last stuff, so hopefully we can get it around that, below $5, below $6, somewhere in there. I'm hoping. But, other than that, that's kinda just basically what we're doing. We got, MSHOD training in Butte Thursday for the guys, so they can haul out of that line plant. If we don't have the MSHOD training, we can't run a loader up there, so. It just makes it easier for us, and so they'll be over there all day Thursday and get trained up for that, so. It's kind of a necessity.
Madam Chairman, I have one more question.
Absolutely.
Where they did the highway and up your way, on Lower Deep Creek, there's a lot of gravel up there they used on the highway. Is that available, or
No, it's gone,
is it all gone?
yeah.
I think what was left was Andy Bruce's, wasn't it?
Well, Andy.
Oh, you mean on the other pit there?
Mhm.
Shelley.
Donnie's pit?
Mhm.
Yeah, see, Madison County bought a bunch of that,
Really?
a bunch of the chips. But that's all that was left there was chips. And then Donnie's got a big pile of sand there, I mean, we don't have any use for any of that, but, and he's got some rock there that he messes around with there a little bit, but.
And that across the road belongs to Andy? then?
Yeah, that's Andy's, nothing really there of any use, a lot of chips, and chips are just chips. Just chips, I mean, it's not much they're good for really, except for chipping the road, and that's about it, but. Other than that, yeah, Macker's is coming up, end of March, I'll be going to that, so, 24th, I think, to the 27th,
And where is it at?
in Great Falls.
Is it always in Great Falls?
It has been the last 3 or 4 years. Yeah, it's a pretty central location and stuff for it, so. Other than that, that's about all I got. Has there been any more meetings on that Goose Bay Road at all? I haven't got on that website, take what, when there are more hearings or something out there, I mean,
We got an update from Sean.
okay.
He has something to turn in on that, but that's it, no meetings yet. Elaine had talked about having a meeting with Bureau of Rec, and we're gonna schedule that,
Okay,
and that'll be right here. We'll make sure you know about it,
yeah, do that,
yeah.
that'd be good. Something, they've got equipment down there.
Right now,
Somebody's, I don't know whose equipment it is, but there's some down there right now.
they're gonna start on the parking lot first.
Yeah. And I have no idea even what they're doing, I haven't been down that way, but I think TJ was down there last week or week before, I sent him down to take a look. He told me that. So,
Well, and I think we need to meet the new person down there. You're right.
Okay, Sean's out of there now, are you gonna be out?
He's gonna be out, but he's still there. It's his boss,
Okay,
his direct supervisor.
all right.
He's retiring, I understand.
He's too young.
I know, I kind of thought the same thing.
Whoa.
Uh,
I did meet a guy here a couple of years ago from Billings, actually, that's, he works for Bureau of Rec. And I talked to him about it just a little bit, you know, the situation down there. No, it's been a couple of years ago, but I don't know, he never did say much about it. He couldn't figure out why we couldn't get something done with it, but I don't know.
Madam Chairman, what was that gentleman's name?
Don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just-
Because I can't remember the name, but if I heard it, I would recognize
Yeah,
it.
he's a younger fella, you know, but. Anyway, that's about it.
Donnie Pine was gonna get back to me right after Christmas to get over there,
Oh,
but he hasn't, so it's
Okay.
after Christmas now. I'll get back with him,
okay.
maybe.
All right.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
how's the equipment? Doing
It's
pretty
good.
well?
Yeah, we done a little minor maintenance here and there, you know, some preventive maintenance and stuff. Had a few problems with.
Lights.
Well, yeah, with the lights and the TJ's grader blew a turbo out of it. Oh, it's been last month, I guess, we were up plowing snow and Ray Creek and turbo went out.
So it's still under warranty?
Well,
isn't it?
I'm thinking it was, yeah, we were
Excellent.
still kinda right on the borderline there, so. So that's good.
And he shut it down right quick, didn't he, to
Yeah. Yeah, I was just leaking a little bit of oil through there, so. I come out and fix that actually, in a day or 2 days later, so.
Excellent.
Got it going quick.
It's good customer service along with getting you guys back on the
It
road.
is, yeah. Yeah.
do they come out of Great Falls for that?
No, I actually got a cat mechanic in, Helena,
Oh,
out of, cat rental store.
at KV there.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's a pretty good mechanic too. I mean, he kind of explained to him what's going on, and he pretty much knows what it is, so. That's the good part about it. And get somebody that can diagnose it a little bit before you even get there, so. I know they've got a program, and I think TJ graders can get on it, and I know Marks can. I can't remember the name of the program, but they can actually set up through the computers, through, Seattle. And if something goes on, I mean, they could, it alerts them right now, what's going on, motor wise, electronic wise, anything. And they can call you and tell you what's wrong.
Wow.
You know, which is, you know, it'd be good in some respects, you know, but it does cost some money to do that, you know, so, I just don't know how much it is. And I don't, you know, for as little problem as we have, you know, I don't think we need something like that, but,
Could check on the price anyway, see.
yeah, I could. I'll do that. So. Other than that, about it.
Anything else from the board?
I was gonna ask how much, but Dana answered that already.
Yeah, I'll find out though.
It might be worth checking into.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think it's real expensive, but it's.
It's gonna be a cost.
Yeah. Just to have somebody call you up, tell you you got a injector out or something, you know, I don't know. So. That it?
Yep.
All right.
Me.
Sounds
Thank you
good.
and Happy New Year.
Yep, same to you.
We have just a few minutes before our CUS reviews. I have a question for you guys. Mary Ellen was here last week, and she had mentioned that due to lack of use, they would like to close the mental health facility in town until they get staff. She didn't see the use of paying rent and heat and all that good stuff to maintain a facility without staff. So I was thinking to do that, we probably should have a public hearing and notice it in the paper, and then follow through. So, what do you guys think? Should we go ahead and pursue that, or what are your thoughts?
I can't see paying for building and for the heat in that building when we're not using it. And it doesn't look like any time in the foreseeable future we'll be doing it. So I think,
I think that, do we even have to have a public hearing when there's no one there, and it isn't staffed?
well, just to be on the safe side, so that people that might have, that would have known, that thought maybe they could go there, so that they would know.
Okay.
So I'd say, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I will see if we meet, I think we can do 1 week. And I will get that on the agenda with the proper notice. And I had another question that will have to come to me. I don't remember it right now, but I'll bring it up.
Anything else?
No,
We had a question from the audience, when we get that now, while we're in between time, yeah.
Actually, we'll take, if we recess because we don't have a COS, then we can certainly go ahead and have any questions at the end. But due to the open meeting policy, I'm going to adhere to that very strictly, Franklin, so that we can start off on a foot of maintaining civility. We've done pretty well, but we've had some fits and starts, and so I think we need to make sure that we put civility first.
On what?
So we have a COS review at 10:45. If we don't have anyone come up, we'll go ahead and recess until 11, unless there's anything else from the board.
Can I look at claims while you're in a holding pattern?
Are we in
I
recess?
didn't sign
Are
it.
we in recess then?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh. Wrong.
Let me give it 5 minutes to see if we have a COS come in.
We get to set there.
Okay. Here's the claim for the car. Police interceptor. Called.
I can remember, I guess it was a Ford, because it's come from Dyson Ford, so it must be Ford.
This airport bill for the fuel must be for a whole year, 28,000.
Oh, yeah,
And then they sell it,
right, I don't know how
so it's reimbursed.
how much capacity they have to hold there. 100,000 gallons, it's like we pay $3.88 for that aviation fuel.
It's not too bad then.
No, it was better than diesel, actually.
Believe me.
There's no road tax. Well, they don't have road tax anyway, even if it was.
Why would there be an energy surcharge on coffee?
Idea delivery. Oh, there you go. Yeah?
But that's called energy, I guess.
Hey, if we were gonna have a COS review, I think they'd be here for now, so I'm gonna recess us for 15 minutes until 11 o'clock. Thanks, Ann.